Good morning. I don't think you can see us because it is still starting soon, but I promise it is starting now. Good morning, everyone. Happy Flutter Fridays. This is our 7th one. I couldn't believe it when I saw the number. And you may notice that Xavier's not here, but don't worry. We have someone just as cool, just as amazing. Jeremy, how are you doing today?
I'm all right. Got enough sleep tonight.
Yes, that's always good. Thank you so much for joining us and being a wonderful host with us. Oh, the music died. No, it didn't. I just turned it down all the way. All right. Did you want to intro yourself? I don't think you've been a host with us, have you? Or maybe a
Nope.
long time ago.
My first time.
Yes. So who are you, Jeremy?
Okay.
Why are you here today?
So I'm Jeremy. I work with Tyler at Atsign. I'm one of the guys in the back side of things for Flutter Fridays. Like most of the questions you see are probably things I've written and fact checked. So yeah, that's me.
Woo! All right, and hello everyone else into the chat. I see that everyone's pretty hype and ready today. I'm just going to present my screen here. Excuse the infinite screen for a second there. All right, here we go. Welcome to Flutter Fridays, number 7. This is so exciting. I'm looking forward to the day where we say, welcome to our 100th episode of Flutter Fridays. I wonder what it'll look like by then.
Maybe
So,
it won't be you.
If this is... Oh, go ahead, Jeremy.
Maybe it won't be you saying it.
Ooh, it's going to be like a robot version of me. So if you're not familiar with how this works or Menti, you can go to menti.com on your phone or your computer, or you can use the QR code there. You can bring up like a camera app that can scan QR codes and then navigate to the link. And then once you're at menti.com, you can enter the code 32541888. And then once you're there, I guess you can kind of click that little heart emoji there just to let us know you're in. We'll spend a few minutes here. How you doing today, Jeremy? Are you excited? Are you ready?
Yeah. These questions are gonna trickle some of you.
Ooh. Are you willing to bet that?
Yeah. There may be a few questions where the majority get it wrong.
There were a few questions that I had no idea about. I will be honest.
Yeah, same for me until I read the docs.
But that's why we do this, so that we can all learn some new things about Flutter. I mean, there's so many things to Flutter and Dart and the whole, development ecosystem. It's just amazing. And I'm happy that we're able to share all this information with everyone. So I see 16 of us in. I'll wait one more minute. Oh, I see one more. Okay, I'll wait one more minute. Man, can you believe that January is coming to a close already, Jeremy? I feel like this year is just starting.
Yeah. And then exams.
Oh no, don't say that word. Please don't say that. I'm not ready. All right, let's get into it. I think we are ready to go. So, of course, before we get into the wonderful fun of Flutter Fridays, we have to go over some rules. So the first rule, and this is the most important, I think, have fun. We're here to have fun and learn. Please be kind and respectful to everyone in the chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them at any point, and we'll try our best to answer them. Also, we have a Q&A section at the end of the presentation. So quiz. So if you have any questions that are burning, feel free to ask during that. We kind of went over how to participate in the quiz. Go to menti.com, enter the code. You can see it at the top. It'll always be at the top of every slide, so don't worry if you enter in a little bit late. You're always free to join. If you decide to not be on your best behavior, this may result in ineligibility of winning a prize. So please be very nice to everyone. We do allow for some competitive spirit. That makes it a little bit more fun. If you would like to read a little bit more into our terms and conditions, I've put the link there, or you can scan the QR code. All right, so we have talked about winning prizes. First place wins you a $25 gift card. Second is 15, and third is 10. I think Randall also said that he will stand down today if he wins anything. It's very noble of him.
This is everyone's chance.
Yes, today is the day. So let's start off with a fun question, just to warm up, just to see how this all works. What did you have for breakfast today?
What did you have, Ty?
Okay, according to my fire alarm, I had a disaster. But to me, I had egg on toast, which was fine. What did you have?
I had breakfast maybe an hour ago, which is 11 for me. So that's more like lunch. But
That's brunch.
I had a bun with hot dogs.
Oh, nice. I forgot someone had Twitter for breakfast. It's an interesting meal. I don't know if that's nutritious.
Water for breakfast. Tomato soup is pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had tomato soup for breakfast. That's awesome.
Ooh.
Some tea,
Yeah, try some.
eggs, bread.
Oh, I did
Dosai?
have tea today too.
Pohe. I see a lot of international things. That's really cool. We're gonna have to look those up.
Everyone's saying bread, but what with the bread? Just plain bread?
Yeah, just bread. Come on, Jeremy. You don't just have bread for breakfast?
I've
All
never
right.
had just bread alone.
All right, here we go. This is the part we've all come here for. Ready, set, flutter. Here we go. Question 1. So, if you're not sure how this works, when I press enter for the countdown, it will count down. The question will appear, and you choose the correct or the most correct answer. And the faster you answer, the more points you get. So, is everyone in? Are we ready? Jeremy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
He's ready. Here we go. Question 1. When was our first Flutter Fridays? Oof. Was it October 21st, 2023, October 29th, 2023, October 21st, 2022, or October 29th, 2022? I will be honest, I got this wrong.
But you were there, Tyler.
I was there, but I also forgot. Now let's see
I don't
if
think
all of our...
2 of these dates have happened yet.
Oh, really? Ooh. Well, that gives you a half for elimination, if you do the elimination method.
Process of elimination.
Ooh, nice job, everyone. The majority got it. All right, let's see what the leaderboard looks like. Oh, yes, and also, if I believe we're also streaming this on our Twitter. So if you're listening to this via Twitter, be sure to check out our YouTube. That is at Atsign Co, all one word, in the YouTube search bar, or you can always just click the link if you're able to, or type it in. Our YouTube channel is filled with a bunch of really good information, tutorials. There are a lot of fun shorts as well, pretty informational and also fun, of course. All right, here we go. What's the leaderboard looking like today? Here we go. Oh, we got a 972 there. That's pretty fast. All right, it's close. It's close. Here we go. Question 2. change notifier is part of the what package? Is it add onboarding, Flutter, provider, app, or image picker? And I made sure that all of our questions today have a lot of time so that you don't feel too rushed. I know that it can be really scary to have to read that fast and then have to pick something just as fast. So I'm making it a little bit easier for everyone. Nice. It is provider. That is correct. Jeremy, have you used Change Notifier?
Yeah. Provider is my go-to state management tool. I'm old school like that. So, yeah.
Oh no, you're gonna start a war in the comment section.
I think everyone can agree it's the old school one, right?
Yeah. I meant for that's your go-to state management.
Yeah.
Oh, took the lead by 10 points.
Friendly war in the chat.
Woo. Here we go. Question 3. What is triage in software development?
And this is according to the Flutter docs, right?
Yes, this is on the Flutter GitHub. So is triage the process of going through bug reports and determining if they are valid, how to reproduce them, catching duplicate reports, and etc.? Is it a development method related to the agile methodology? Is it the process of reversing the impact of code sabotage by referring to version control and reverting to previous versions? Or is it a way of formatting a code base so that it looks like a tree? Triage. Oh, wow, the majority of people knew that. That's really impressive.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe everyone will get it.
Our viewers are really good at Flutter. They know a lot more than us, I feel. So, of course, if you help find bugs or even reproducing bugs that are already known and documenting the steps of reproducing it, it will always help. Flutter is open source, so you are free to go at your wit's end. And so the more you help with triage, the better Flutter is for everyone. I've listed the QR code there for the GitHub. At the end of the presentation, we have, of course, the long Google Docs of all of the resources from our current and previous Flutter Fridays. So if you don't feel like scanning the QR code now, we have the QR code at the end. All right, let's see. Let's see the leaderboard. Woo! Man, it's looking good today. This is exciting.
Maybe everyone will get the questions. It's just a matter of speed now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Question 4. That means the questions are too easy, Jeremy. Yeah, Dart's model for multi-threading are called what? Are they attachments, confines, isolates, or links? I think this was also another thing that I wasn't too familiar with.
Yep. Have you ever done multi-threading in Dart before?
What?
Wow.
Oh, personally, no, I haven't, but it looks like everyone else has.
Yeah.
Oh my
I guess I've never.
What? Wow. Well, if I wanted to say, if you're not familiar with the background processes, we have the docs, but everyone looks like they're pretty good with it.
They should be asking us questions.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be a much more interesting video.
Yeah, we flip it.
Here we go. Question 5. Flutter Fire lets you interface with what? Is it AWS, Firebase, Atsign, or Fire?
Ooh, what is Fire?
Fire is a, let's see if I remember this correctly. It's the health informatics system I think it was produced by a Flutter GDE, and it's all health related for the like medical records and stuff like that. It's really cool. If you're not familiar with Fire,
Cool.
I do recommend taking a look. But it looks like a majority of everyone else knows that Flutter Fire is part of Firebase. Jeremy, I think we have too easy of questions this week. Okay, a 9-9.
Everyone knows it's not us.
Maybe we should have a Flutter Fridays where it's just coding questions. What do you think? Oh yeah.
We can type it into their IDE the fastest.
Who can get like 6 lines of code working? Here we go. Question 6. The Flutter favorite badge for pub.dev packages are given out by Google themselves. True or false? Now, who's familiar with Flutter favorite? Ooh, it's false. Google does not provide the Flutter favorite badge themselves. There we go. Now we're getting into the sauce of things. I don't want to also spoil the answer to that question as well, because there are a few questions related to Flutter favorite. So check out the Flutter favorite program if you're not familiar with it. Again, all of the resources are at the end of the quiz. Here we go. Question 7. The Flutter favorite badge for pub.dev packages are a guarantee for quality. True or false? Is this a trick question, or is it so easy that it sounds like a trick question? But maybe it is. Ooh, it's false. Got him. Yes. Now we're destroying everyone, Jeremy. This is it. We tricked everyone. The first half was super easy, and then the second half is impossible. So Jeremy, did you want to talk about this?
Yeah. So on the docs, it plainly says that Flutter favorite is not a guarantee for a quality package, or I guess like a fully working, fully secure package on pub.dev.
That is right.
It is still a good badge to give out, and it still does mean something.
And again, if you check the Flutter favorites program, they list out all of the requirements for receiving the badge. Oh, excuse me. And it goes into really good detail as to what a Flutter favorite application would be. And it's a really good way of kind of exposing applications that are doing really good work, or there's really good ideology behind them. All right, let's check out the leaderboard now. I think, oh, look at the upset here. Oh, this is getting good, Jerry. This is getting good. Yes. A strong lead by the person in first, I will admit. Here we go, question 8. Is it another Flutter favorite question? Pooja, our 4th Flutter Friday guest, is part of which committee? Is she part of the Flutterers, the Flutter Quality Assurance, the Flutter Dashes, or the Flutter ecosystem?
Who knows Pooja the best?
Yeah, I'm interested. Woo! Woo! It is Flutter ecosystem.
Oh.
Yes! Yes! I knew Flutterers was a good name. Now we have to use that for something. Yes, she is part of the Flutter ecosystem team. I actually, let's not spoil anything, because I think the next question is about Flutter ecosystem, right?
Yep. So, Pooja is part of the Flutter ecosystem, but what is the Flutter ecosystem? And if you haven't checked out our 4th episode, Pooja, be sure to check that one out.
Yes, definitely. That's a fun one. Here we go. Question 9. Here we go. We kind of teased it a little bit. The Flutter ecosystem is responsible for what? Now that we know Pooja is a part of it, what is it? They manage the plants and trees around the Flutter headquarters. They give out the Flutter favorite badge to pub.dev packages. They determine whether a package goes public on pub.dev, or they are ensuring the Flutter servers are consistently maintained. Yes, we got him, Jeremy. We got him. Yes, the Flutter ecosystem team does give out the Flutter favorite badge to pub.dev packages. Yes, we got him, Jeremy. This is good. So if you're not familiar with the Flutter ecosystem and the Flutter favorite program, I believe it was put on hold, unfortunately, due to, I think, them having a difficult time with some team members or just the lack of. So definitely look into it. Maybe you can be the one who sparks it again, because I think the Flutter favorite program was a really good program to have in the first place. So check it out. All right, let's see the leaderboard. That was a huge upset. Oh no, I see Randall creeping in. Nice. Woo, the leaderboard's been back and forth now in this second half. Here we go, question 10. Are you ready, Jeremy?
10-11.
Here we go. Which of the following is not a pub.dev package as of today? Is it Path Provider, @app, Flutter, Flutter Favorite, or args? Which is not a pub.dev package as of today?
Might be packed in the future.
Woo! Flutter Favorite, that is right. Good job.
Ooh.
I think we teased it a lot. Oh, people don't know args, Jeremy. Ooh.
Args.
Do you want to explain args for those who don't know?
If you work with any Dart command line stuff, you'll need to check out args.
Definitely. It is all open source too. Check it out. It's really cool. Here we go, leaderboard. Oh, the leaderboard has been up and down. I love it. Here we go. There's still a chance. There's one more question. Here we go. Are you ready, Jeremy?
Last question. Let's go.
Here we go. Question 11. JSON is a valid Dart v2 plus pub.dev package. True or false? Who's going to take it? Who's taking it home today? Is JSON a valid package? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
Can you use it in Dart too?
It is false. That is correct. Good job, everyone. Yeah. Unfortunately, the JSON package itself was discontinued. However, I'm sure most of you know that Dart Convert now has JSON features implemented into them. All right, Jeremy, are you ready to see who has won today's Flutter Friday?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Who is taking it home? Oh. It's on us.
Oh.
Congratulations. Is that a hamster? I think that's a hamster, right?
That's a mouse. Some rodent.
Sure? It is some form of rodent. I'm gonna go with hamster. Final answer. And then Mr. Dio, and then Vipin as third place. We do have our submission one here. If you came first, second, or third, please take this time to fill out the form with your name, email, and what your username was, I think, and your region as well. Oh, whoops. Did they fill it out? Do we have the submissions? Apologies. Jeremy, can you check in the chat to see if they have filled out the submission, please? I see one submission there. I'll wait for two more.
What place did Randall come in?
I don't know. Oh, may the fourth place winner also enter a submission, please. I just got insider news. So if you came fourth, please enter your information.
I think
Okay.
Randall was going easy on us.
I think so. He must have.
I'm glad you enjoyed
Okay.
the questions.
Now is the time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them here. Or Jeremy, can you check the chat to see if there are any questions for us?
Sure.
Every time after Flutter Fridays, these 3 songs are stuck in my head. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but these are 3, like the same 3 songs back to back. Oh, someone asked, what is Dart V2 Plus package? What is that, Jeremy?
So a valid Dart 2 package means it can run on Dart 2. Dart V2 Plus package together, I don't think really makes sense. So
that is a good question.
Yeah, maybe the question wasn't formatted correctly.
Yeah,
on us.
We could even use that question for a later Flutter Friday.
Write that one down. Write that down.
Right. Do you have any other questions do you have any in the chat?
Manu asks, is there any way to handle the API response body dynamically in case if the response body changes at some point? So can we handle that in Flutter ODE at any outs without new build?
That's an interesting question. I don't know if I could personally answer that.
Can we handle it? I'm a little confused on how we would handle the API response body dynamically. If we're talking sending a request and editing the body before we send it, you would kind of change the body before you would send it, right? The body. I don't know how to answer that question. It's hard to do.
That'll be a question for next Flutter Fridays.
Let me write that one down too.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should have our viewers submit some cool questions for upcoming Flutter Fridays. Some stuff that we haven't seen yet. Oh, I see another question. Hi, how would you deal with data which needs to be the same for every day? Like consider we have 5 data posts and then we can like and stuff, and after some time they get again set to 0 but post remains. Do you mean data posts such as like publicly set information where you can see it and then every day the number of views and likes are reset? Is that what you mean? Jeremy, can you check out for any elaboration on this?
Nothing yet. But I think for this question, it's just a matter of structuring your data. So you kind of think of it like if I had a class and then the image would be one property and then another property would be like the likes. How would you deal with data which needs to be the same for every day? We have 5 data posts and we can like and stuff. So it would be like a metadata to that post, I guess. Well, not really. I don't think metadata makes sense. It would be data on the same level as it. Does that make sense? So we'd have to make our own data structure or class for that, right?
That makes sense to me. And then, I mean, if you have it structured in a way where you can have access to all of the different metadata attributes, you can reset it at any point. I guess you can do some form of conditional where it's like if I don't know, some type of like at a specific time or after maybe like a time to live metadata where if if the structure has or was initialized at X point, after maybe X amount of milliseconds or whatever, we'll have all of the data reset. Oh,
This is a cool question, though. You should come to our Discord.
That is, I think, yeah, that'd be a really good conversation to have. I see another question. I'm using a package that works well on debug, but I think you mean crashes when on release mode. What could be the issue? There could be a lot of things. It might also be the way you're calling the debug and using it. You would have to see what the error code is itself. You may have, let's say, like a runtime error with the debug. That could also be a really good question on our Discord. If you're not familiar, we have a Discord where we have a help forum for questions just like this, and other people part of our community typically answer the questions as well. So it's not just us. I will put our Discord link in the resources doc after this. Okay, are there any other questions in chat? Sorry?
Do we have any package API that converts HTML to canvas image? So I'm thinking you have some image in HTML to canvas image. So HTML as in like a web page into an image. So if I had like an H1 and an H2, and that's my HTML, and that would be converted to a JPEG. Is that what you're asking, Manu? Because that'd be really cool. That'd be a really cool thing to see.
That would be really cool. How would you convert that?
Yeah, there's a lot of steps to do that, because, well, first you have to somehow get the image. So it probably involve.
Does it mean like take the actual web page that's produced by the HTML code and turn that into an image?
Yeah. So you'd have to have some kind of. Yeah.
No idea. There could be a package out there of pub.dev. Someone may have done that exact thing. All right. So if you would like to check out the resources from this quiz, you can scan this QR code now. It will not allow you access because I have it restricted until the end of the quiz. So I will change those privileges after we are done here. But this is the end of Flutter Fridays today. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Jeremy, thank you for being with us. This has been so much fun.
Thanks for the invite.
Thank you. Looking forward to future episodes with you. I promise Xavier is not gone forever for anyone who is worried. Xavier is fine and well. I can't confirm. Okay. All right. I'm just going to stop sharing. All right.
Paint my wall with the same Atsign's color. This isn't my wall. I'm at school right now.
Jeremy is a good student.
That's a good question, though.
All right. Well, if that is it, thank you so much, everyone. Have a very happy Friday. Goodbye.